Now, this is the tougher one, handicap. It's going to be a little hard to explain because it's a complicated subject, but yeah, I'm going to do it anyways because I'm the best. And you need to thank your lucky stars that you're watching this video, and I've uploaded this video for absolutely fucking free. We're going to loot these bookies for $1 billion fucking dollars, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Only if you're in the winning team with me, you can be a part of this heist. Otherwise, you can be a loser sports bettor like the 99% of the guys out there. But after you donate your money to the bookies, they're going to give it to me in the $1 billion heist in itself. It can be 2 million, 2 billion, 3 billion, etc. So whatever money you're losing, don't worry, it's better in my pocket. Anyways, handicap. So you need to look at handicap as a calculative advantage. The sports bookies $1 billion machine, the evil machines that are made specifically to loot you gives, right? Basically, they predict, okay, this team is better. They're performing this much better. That is their current form. These are the players they have. The other team has these many players injured. Their star player is injured. Blah 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 blah, and they give an advantage. So to give you an example, let's say there are Team A and Team B. For the sports bookies, Team A and B, and the sports bookies think Team A is, the underdog, and Team B has the favorite advantage and is the better team, has more chances to win. So usually the B team with the minus handicap will be the favorite. Not usually, every single time. Now let's say it's a basketball game, because every game, depending on how many goals usually there are, the handicap number will differ. For soccer, -1 to +1 to is usually the case, right? For basketball, it can go up to 20 because they have like 300 points, whatever. For hockey, it's 3, 4, 5. For football, it's similar, 12, 13. MLB, it can differ, +8, +4, because, MLB is unpredictable. But I make money on every single sport. It also matters on, how the teams are performing, like I said before. But anyways, basically, let's say Team A is the underdog and Team B is the favorite. But the bookies with their machines say that, okay, maybe, from what we have analyzed so far and has seen so far, we predict a score of, let's say, 0-9. That means Team B will win from 9 points of advantage, right? So the bookies will do this: -9, +9. That means they're starting with a +9 goal advantage or 9 points advantage in NBA or whatever, right? They're starting from a 9 points advantage in basketball because the bookies think they're going to be a 9-point difference, and Team A is going to lose. And similarly, Team B will start with a 9-point disadvantage. You're going to bet on who's going to cover their handicap spread. So this is also called a spread. +9 -9 is a spread, 9-point spread, right? So whoever covers will win the bet. For them to cover, it's going to be either lose from 9 points or less, right? Or win. Basically, if they win or the difference is 8 and they lose, they still win because they started from a 9-point advantage. For them to cover the spread, they'll have to score 10 goals or 10 points extra. So they have to win from a 10-point advantage to cover the spread and for you to win the bet. But don't mistake, right? Don't make this mistake thinking, oh, +9, either lose from 9 points and win. This is usually the better chance. This would be a normal thinking process. Every time I explain this process, every time I explain this concept to anyone, they think, okay, plus is always better, blah, 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 blah. But no, these sports bookies are way smarter than you are, and there's a fucking reason they have put a handicap spread. So doesn't mean just because it's plus, and even if they lose, that you can still win, doesn't mean it's a good bet, right? Sometimes you'll see a +9 bet and they'll lose from 20 fucking points. So you have to be very careful when you place this bet. The only way you can place this bet is by having the power that I have and win every single time. I am the GOAT with spreads. I'm the GOAT with basketball. I'm basically the GOAT at sports betting, at every single thing. For the past 5 decades, I have never, ever had a losing week overall. And I've been doing it for half a decade itself. So it's a God's gift. It's a natural talent. Sometimes I can't even explain how I predicted a bet. Anyways, everything clear? So basically, let's make a chart, right? So let's say the score is 0-0. That's the draw. Team A will win. 0-8, right? That means Team B won from 8 points. Team A will win. Or the spread towards the Team A will win. Let's say Team A won 1-0 or whatever points. Then also Team A will win. But the only way the spread towards Team A can be lost is if Team B wins, with a 10-point advantage or more. So even if it's 0-10, 0-11, or 1-11, it needs to be advantage only, right? Then they win. This is the only scenario that they will win in. But these are smart guys, so don't make this mistake. Don't get it wrong for it to be easy, but it's not really. It's they're smart, and these are really calculated bets, and sometimes it's really hard, and they're actually correct a lot of times. You'll be fucking surprised, but 99% of the time I find a mistake, and that is when I bet. That is how everyone should bet.